Hello everybody and welcome back to this Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is Dapper Cthulhu, and as you can see, this time I have everything. I've been everywhere. I'm missing one Gold Skulltula. We're going to get him in this episode. I've done everything. All that's left is to get that last Gold Skulltula and challenge Ganondorf, the King of Evil. So, without further ado, let's head to the last area in the game that I've been saving for this very last episode. We'll just ignore these redeads here, as we always do, and head straight into this area that, as you can see, I have yet to actually visit. Hyrule Castle has long since been destroyed and been replaced with Ganon's castle. And now with that unskippable cutscene out of the way, I am going to walk right past Ganon's castle, because guess where that last Gold Skulltula is? He's right there. So I'm going to get my long shot out, save my arrows. And there is number 100. So, now that I've got all 100, I'm going to see what I can get out of that. So, I will meet you back at the House of Skulltula. Alright, here we are at the House of Skulltula. And as you can see, the father here in the middle is now has the curse broken. So when you talk to him, since you've destroyed 100 spiders of the curse on me has been broken. Thank you. Here is a token of my appreciation. Please take it. He will give you a huge rupee. And just to see you, just to show how utterly insane this reward is, I'm going to go back in and talk to him again. Since you've destroyed 100 spiders of the curse on me has been broken. Thank you. Here's a token of my appreciation. Please take it. He will give you this reward every time you leave and come back. You will never be hurting for money again. Assuming there's even anything left you want to buy, you'll never be hurting for money again. So anyway, with that taken care of, I'll meet you back at Ganon's castle. And here we are back at Ganon's castle. So now that we've got all the riffraff taken care of, we can actually proceed with the meat of the episode. Link, can you hear me? It's Raru the Sage. We six will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. And even though we've never even visited this place until now, we finally have a way to cross the lava. Which you can actually fall off of this bridge in this version. I'm not going to, but you can. And they fixed that in the 3DS version. But now that we have a way into Ganon's castle, I'm going to introduce my co-star for the episode, my good friend Axelmith.
Yeah, hey. I've actually been here for a while. I actually didn't know about that, about the not being able to fall off the bridge on 3DS version. That's interesting.
Yeah, they put a fence on either side in the 3D version.
Oh yeah, you know what? They did. That's right. Different
One of
bridge
the first
design.
things I noticed in that scene. Anyway, once you get inside, just walk past the BMOs and you go through the door.
It's actually pretty alarmingly easy to do that.
Yeah, it's like anyone aside from the Hero of Time can also do that.
Right.
Now, for reasons that will become clear pretty quickly, I'm going to start with the shadow barrier.
Honestly, I don't. I know that there's like a few of them you can't do yet, but I don't know why you're starting with that one either, honestly.
Again, the reason will become clear in just a moment. And that is why I have the Kokiri tunic and the mirror shield equipped.
You just got sucked up by the lick. I know what it's called.
That that was stupid what just happened. But
I don't know, I thought it was pretty funny.
That is why I have the Kokiri tunic and the mirror shield equipped, so it can't eat anything I'm wearing. I said that in a previous episode.
Which is kind of funny, because, like, you know, of course when you get 99, all of 99 Skotillas, you'll be at this point in the game. But at this point in the game, they already give you items that, you know, can't be stolen off of you. So I just don't see the point in the reward, you know. That reward is honestly better off in, like, Breath of the Wild or something.
Yeah. That's actually pretty infamous.
Yeah, a lot of people have said, yeah, that part's just not worth it because of that.
This is why I started with Shadow. This is why I started with Shadow.
Oh, that thing?
Yeah.
I don't remember what's in there, honestly. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
Okay. So, I am going to
just toss aside the silver ones, you know. Not just throw away stuff that's not even yours, you know. I just realized
whatever
that
happened to
he's not wearing the gloves. When you
that does bring up a good question, though. Whatever happened to the items that you're not using anymore? The fairy ocarina, the silver.
He did what any reasonable
that serves my purpose.
person would do and threw him back in the chest.
Yeah. You'd think that's what happens, but you know. Now, what I'm gonna do next might be an unpopular decision, but I'm going to step out of Ganon's castle for a moment. Pick up the last thing you can possibly pick up that I have made no mention of at all. So you step out, you cross the Rainbow Bridge again, you turn left to go the same way as that last Skulltula, you go past it. Over here is this huge block that I didn't test it, and I probably should have, honestly, but
it won't let you do anything anyway.
Silver gauntlets.
I've tried. It doesn't let you do anything.
As you can see, the golden gauntlets let you pick it up and toss it like a rag doll.
Yep, just like an Aerosmith
go
song.
In here. But this is the very last Great Fairies Fountain.
And for just 300 rupees a month, you too can throw things around like an Aerosmith song.
So I have double magic. I have all the spells. I have... What else could she possibly give me, right?
Plenty.
Well...
Just kidding.
Welcome, Link. I'm the Great Fairy of Courage. I'm going to enhance your defensive power. Receive it now. Well, that answers what else she could possibly give me, what I didn't already have that she could give me. Keeping in mind that this is a children's game.
Giggity.
And I try to keep my...
I love how all these fairies actually look the same, too. It's like, you know, how are you supposed to tell the difference between them? At least Breath of the... You know, I'm going to compare this game to Breath of the Wild a lot, let's just say that. At least in Breath of the Wild, you're able to tell the difference between the 3 different ones. I know that this is kind of like the first game of its kind, but, you know, still.
You know, since you're talking about Breath of the Wild, I just want to point out that I did not plan it that when I showed that clip of Breath of the Wild that I played, I did not plan it that I was dealing with the Gerudos in both Breath of the Wild and Ocarina of Time in that episode. That was a complete coincidence that I didn't realize until I was editing.
That's funny.
I just wanted to get some footage of Breath of the Wild, so I recorded what I happened to be doing in the game at the time, and I happened to be in Gerudo Desert. And I was doing the Gerudo Fortress in that episode, if I recall correctly. But Gerudos were in both games in that episode. And I just wanted to take the time to mention, I didn't plan that. It just happened.
That's funny.
Anyway, now that we got double defensive power, I didn't get a chance to say that while you were talking, but she doubled my defense, meaning I only get hit half as hard now. We can go back into Ganon's tower and actually attack it properly.
You see, if they were smart, that would have been a great opportunity. Well, I shouldn't say if they were smart, because I couldn't design a game as amazing as this. But I mean, like, that would have been a great opportunity for, like, another tunic or something. You know, like the
one, for sure.
silver ring in, like, the original Zelda. It would have been a great opportunity to, like, introduce something like that.
So, I have a specific order that I want to attack the rooms in. I'm starting with this one because... And it's going to be pretty evident what order I'm doing. But... This is the room with the light barrier.
Doing them in chronological order, huh?
Yep. See, it was pretty obvious once you saw which one I was doing, wasn't it?
It was really hard to tell what color that was. You see how we're doing this is like I'm set up on a Zoom call basically, and his phone is pointed directly at the screen, and I am watching this 2005 or 2007 Let's Play style.
And I just realized I forgot to turn off my computer audio, so it's recording. It was recording game audio, kind of, in the background on my computer. So I'm also using Audacity. We're both using our computer to do Audacity.
Yeah, it's actually pretty handy. I remember seeing a few people just like, you know, doing Skype calls, or I've heard of people just doing Skype calls, and like I couldn't help but just sit, you know, not be a part of that and think, you know, you guys literally both computers could run Audacity at the same time, or some sort of recording software at the same time. Why don't both of you just use that, and then one of you can send the other, you know, the voice clip via email, which was possible even 10 years ago.
Yeah. Now, I stopped here while you were talking because I actually want to point out... Oh, I'm not there yet. Never mind. I thought this was in a different room. Okay.
Ow.
However, if you get hit by one of the rocks, the rock will turn around and go the other way.
Hey, you just deleted a rock.
No, I didn't. They're just halfway merged together.
The rocks are mating.
They kind of look like a, you know... If you look at them from a certain angle, they look like an ass. But this is the room that I thought I was in. A wall master tries to get you, and there's no barrier there. This, despite people complaining about the stupidity of it, I actually think it's kind of clever, because it's not what you expect, is it? Now, as for these barriers, you have to hit them with the light arrow. No other weapon will work. And Zelda told you that in the last episode, before she got kidnapped.
So does Ganon have their souls trapped in there?
Never explained.
It's now canon in my head, I'm just saying.
Okay. I would like to read their lines out loud, though, so...
Oh. Yeah, that's right. We didn't do that. Why didn't you do that one?
Yeah, so...
Could have stopped him right there
because
while I
you
was
were
yammering
talking.
away.
That's why I said I would want to do their voices out loud. Alright, so next up, the next medallion I got was Forest. So, next place I'm gonna go is the forest room. Wolfos here. And if you recall all the times I struggled with Wolfos, their tail is their weak point.
I didn't know that either.
Now, I believe... What?
So I didn't know that either.
What'd you say? Oh. I've known that for years, and I believe this is a... Yep. It's a fake out. So, what you have to do in here is you have to light the torches. Light these 4. And then there's one above the door that I always have trouble shooting at. Alright, that used considerable amount of magic. In here, this room is the bane of my existence.
I see. Yeah. This was not a very fun room.
This room is one of the hints that the forest temple was originally meant to be the wind temple. Because what does this have to do with the forest? There we go. Alright. So, what I eventually figured out I can do growing up is if I'm really nervous about those fans, I can hover over there and put on iron boots quickly before the fan turns on, and then put the hover boots back on to get off of the so yeah, that's a trick I learned when I was growing up. Now I don't need the hover boots anymore. And I need the long shot.
You'd think a lot more people would
would
pick up on that, because Water Temple basically teaches you to do that.
Yeah. But basically people finish the Water Temple, they're like, okay, good, I never have to do that again. They completely forget about it by the time they get here.
Right?
Alright.
I could also see that.
Here we are. Here we are with another barrier. I'm going to use these pots. And a light arrow. The forest barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, Link. The text was kind of off-center there at the end, but okay.
Yeah, hurry up,
All right,
Link.
so that's
taking forever, man.
So that is 2 of the barriers down. Next up is fire. That's water. That's spirit.
Oh, is it? I honestly, the color is off.
If you can't tell by the color, just look at the
I thought that was
symbol.
red.
If you can't tell by the color, look at the symbol above the door.
It's kind of easy when I can't see this. It's kind of really hard when it's that far away and I can't see the door to begin with.
Okay, well, just trust the fact that I can.
Right? Yeah, that's definitely the fire door. Oh yeah, that's right.
Alright, so I learned a long time ago that this... You know what? This time I might as well just show it. This middle thing will fall if you don't have the hover boots on. Even if you put them back on, it will fall as long as you're on it. But if you have the hover boots on, it will not fall.
Well, that's actually really interesting.
Even though you have to...
I don't think I ever
Even
pieced
though
that.
you have to deal with
I don't think I
ice
ever
physics
pieced that
in a
together
lava
because
world.
usually by now I always have the hover boots on anyway. I know people find them annoying because the ice physics, but I've never found the
Ice
ice
physics
physics
in a
that
lava
much of a
world.
hindrance
Ice physics
to,
in
like,
a desert.
care.
I just gotta wonder what in the world Nintendo was thinking putting ice physics in places like this.
I mean, you're super light. You're technically hovering.
Yeah, but why make you not able to just walk while you're hovering?
I don't know.
To quote a certain nerd, I can't imagine what in the world they were thinking. But
What were they thinking?
I actually do think he said it the way I said it once. But anyway,
Not a clue.
we're not here to discuss him.
I
Anyway,
keep up
since
with
I
him.
gather
I
all
don't
open the
remember
door, I
everything
can
he
go-
says.
Neither do I. I just remember the funny bits.
The very quotable stuff.
Yeah. That was the short one. And since I'm here, I can take off the red tunic and those damnable hover boots. Boom. The fire barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, brother.
The barrier's inert.
Inert. I'll tell you later what I always think of when I hear that word.
Does that mean they don't work? Yes.
Alright, next was water, and I know right where that is.
It's that one. No, I'm just kidding. That's purple.
Water is under the bridge. It's water under the bridge. I literally just thought of that on the spot. I mean, technically it's ice under the bridge,
Yeah, I was
but
just about to say that.
it works, okay? It works as water under the bridge.
Under the bridge. Under the bridge.
Okay.
Let's get a copyright strike by keep singing this song.
You could sing the Red Hot Chili Peppers song "Under the Bridge." That may or may not get struck.
I wish I could say I've heard that song before. I don't listen to a lot of their stuff.
Ah. You probably have, just don't know the name.
I know.
Took me years.
What is that one? Weird Al made a parody of like two of them, and I've heard both of the original songs. It's called Bedrock Anthem. Weird Al's version is called Bedrock Anthem, and it starts off with the one where it's like sometimes I feel like I need a vacation or something like that. And then
Sometimes
the
I
chorus is
feel like I
you know,
don't have
I don't want to feel how I did that day or whatever. Take me to
Yeah,
a place I love,
that's Under the Bridge you're
whatever.
thinking of.
And then Give
That's
It Away
it.
Now.
Yeah, the first one you said was a parody of Under the Bridge. Okay. Here is where you
was
don't
it?
want to
Is
use
that
the
song
hover
that I
boots.
probably have heard?
Yeah, that was Under the Bridge.
Man,
I think I did the wrong block.
these puzzles, this type of puzzle always gives me trouble.
My brother can figure these out in about 10 seconds.
That's crazy.
But me, I've done these probably about 1,000. I've done this particular one 1,000 times, and I always get it wrong on the first attempt.
Right?
I don't know how the hell I do that, but I can remember that jar over there has a fairy in it, and the fairy respawns. And yet, I can never remember what this puzzle is. See?
That's awesome. I've played this game so many times, but some of the stuff you're telling me, I had no idea about, honestly. I kid you not.
Some of the stuff I've used in this Let's Play, I found out literally as I was recording this Let's Play. Like, either finding it out on the spot or seeing in other videos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, something I'm about to show you that I thought I found out, and then I did it wrong and thought I'd, see, I used a hammer like that, then...
Hey, shield bashing before shield bashing. What?
Yeah! The crouch stab takes the property of the last attack used. So you can hit rusted switches with the crouch stab if you use the Megaton hammer last.
Wow.
That is how I remember yesterday I texted you that I beat Goma in 1.5 seconds.
Wow.
I stunned her with my slingshot, jump attack with a Deku stick, and then double crouch
The water
stab.
barrier is dispelled.
That's how I did
Hurry
that.
up.
Wow.
And I literally learned that seconds before I did it. Because I knew how to do it when I was doing... I knew you could do it when I was doing the Spirit Temple, but I did it wrong when I recorded the Spirit Temple, and I figured out how to do it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday was when I did it right.
That's crazy.
So after water is shadow. So we're back where we started, technically. I kind of wish my phone was facing me so I could see the look on your face when I did that. But I guess whatever the look on your face was will remain in mystery. So all right. Now I need this. See, with the golden gauntlets grab, part of the work for the shadow room is over, but I didn't long shot to it.
Let me tell you, that puzzle is not so fun when you're wearing the hover boots.
Why do you think I'm not wearing the hover boots?
Because you're smart, and I like to keep things that I get equipped. So, like, I'm the type of person who beats this with the hover boots and the blue tunic, because, you know, those are the latest things you get, you know?
Well, I got annoyed with all the sliding, so I took the hover boots off.
Yeah, I get that. And I haven't done that with the hover boots in a long time. I think I've beaten this game 4 or 5 times. In my entire collection, this is the game that I've beaten most. Please save the princess.
Alright. Last is Spirit. And the Spirit Room, I very distinctly remember both this and the Master Quest version of the Spirit Room. That's fire. I already did that. Spirit is all that's left.
I still need to beat the Master Quest on my 3DS version.
It's funny you say that, because I have on my 3DS version it says I have 100% completed, but I know I didn't do that.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Okay.
I started... I mean, like, it's really hard to go back to at this point, and for no particular reason other than I've played this game so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still love it.
You notice how I'm not using my bomb shoes. There's a
Why
specific
would you,
reason
though?
I'm not using my bomb shoes. They're fun.
That's true, but like, they're super inaccurate. I can't get them to hit anything, honestly. I almost always just stick with regular bombs. Uh-oh. I said the word. That's funny. Oh, nice. What was funny is that
yeah, see, if I can do something, I would.
Onto the statue.
Yeah, I was trying to show off the invincibility frames and I screwed it up. Okay, so there's a switch right there that we can hit with a spin attack.
No way.
What?
I didn't know you could do that with a spin attack. I always tried.
You didn't know that? Yeah, that is why they move. Switches like that are on the other side of a gate like that are all moved in the 3D version because they don't want you to do that. But you can in the 64 version. Every one of them. But yeah, from here, you can... Oh, I guess you can hold 50 of those. Okay, I thought it was only 40. But from here, you can... See...
I've never actually 100% completed this game. I've gotten all the items before, once or twice. But, yeah, I've never gone after all the collectibles. It wasn't worth it, and, never gone after all the hard pieces either. A lot of those take, like, the, beating the, mini games, and I just don't care to do that.
Yeah, minigame. Bomb Chew Bowling is fun once you get the science down. Now, you see there are a bunch of suns here. And if I remember right, the one you have to hit is... Right. I'm mixing it up with Master Quest again.
I was going to say, it's
so
not that one.
It's gotta be this one.
I don't know which one it is, but it's definitely not back at the, you know, the Gerudo's.
It is in Master Quest.
The spirit symbol.
It is in Master Quest.
What kind of crap is that? That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, they hide stuff like that in Master Quest all the time.
That sounds like poor game design rather than interesting.
No, they hide stuff like that where it's hard to see, hard to notice all the time in Master Quest. It gets annoying sometimes.
The spirit barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, kid.
God, you take forever. Man, you've been waiting the least.
Alright, so that's the last of the barriers.
It seems only yesterday that Adam West's lapdog made the final episode of Majora's Mask. That was actually a couple of years ago now. That's kind of crazy. Honestly, I didn't think he was gonna do it.
Alright, so here we are in Ganon's tower. We go up the stairs. And in here... I always thought these were new enemies for this part of the game, but you actually fight them inside the Gerudo's training grounds.
I mean, they
anyone who watched that episode would know these are dino
Gerudo training grounds. Like I don't think if you need to fight them to get to the ice arrows, then I think I have, and I don't remember. But other than that, I don't remember actually fighting these guys unless it was in Ganon's tower.
Well, they are in one room in the Gerudo training grounds, and that room can be circumvented if you go the other way. If you only need 5 keys in the Gerudo training ground. The other 4 just go the other way to the wrong way, basically.
Oh, okay.
And here are 2 Stalfos, which I've basically mastered fighting these guys. because there are so freaking many of them that you have to fight in Master Quest. And I've been playing that again the last couple days.
Yeah, are you giving the Master Quest the same treatment as this, or no?
Let's talk about that later, okay?
Okay, dokie.
Alright, so...
Dun, 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 dun. I think this is like... Is that just the boss key?
that is the boss key.
Oh, okay.
It's in the same chest every time. So you can always know. Alright, so... Got the boss key. Now... We go up these stairs. What else could they possibly throw at us? Son of a